So I have, oh my god, I just sent it across the room. It slipped out of my hands because I wiped off my face. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany for those of you who are new, so welcome. I know I look pretty crazy right now in this intro, but today I was feeling really creative and I'm actually going to be able to sit down and film with the new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thirsty palette. This is probably my all-time favorite eyeshadow palette at the moment. I really love the colors in here. They just scream summer to me, and I've just been really creative with this palette lately. And I will be able to give you guys my little review at the end because I have used now about every single shade in this palette because I have been playing with it for multiple days now, and instead of just doing like a first impressions. If you follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat, you would see some of the more like wearable looks that I have been doing. I still would call this wearable, at least for me. I didn't make it as crazy as I could have, but I am filming multiple looks today. And yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and like leave off the rest of my makeup, but I will be doing like my eyes, as you can see, in my eyebrows, so I don't look too crazy. But if you want to see how I created this eye look, then just keep watching. Alright, so first I am going to prime my lid using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and blend it in. I need a little bit more than that. But I'm just going to put this everywhere. Anytime I look off to the side, I have a little mirror over here. So that is why. I'm not fancy enough to have a viewfinder like a lot of people. So yeah. Alright, so now that we have primed our lid, I'm going to go into the Thirsty palette now. Instead of holding it up, since this palette does have like the names right on like top of it, I'm just going to say what I'm doing, like the shade names, so if you want to follow along you can. So first I'm going to use my Morphe E22 and I'm going to dip into the shade Parched. It's like a really like perfect nude for me, really. And I'm just going to set everything. Alright, and next I'm going to take my Morphe M433 and I'm going to dip into the shade Quench. It's the nice yellow in this palette, and I'm going to put this in my crease. You do have to build this color up, but once it's built up, it's really nice. I usually just do 3 times, so like you'll see me do now, and then I will come back to do a little bit more in a bit. Alright, next I'm going to take, I didn't even realize this was a random brush, so I'm really sorry. It's this BH Studio Pro brush. Doesn't say what it is. It's kind of like a pencil brush. It kind of reminds me of a little bit bigger version of my Morphe E18. My Morphe E18 is gone through it, so sorry about that, but it's just like a little bit smaller, denser brush that I can go in with. So I'm going to take the shade Submerge. It's the blue in this palette, and I'm going to put this on the inner and outer third of my lid. And I'm just building it up. And then I'm making sure I'm taking it into my crease. Alright, I kind of went over the center, but that's okay. Next, I'm going to go in with my Esom W21 brush. And I'm going to use this to pack on the shade Filthy Rich on my center of my lid. I'm not wetting this shade at all because since I'm not wearing any foundation today, I don't care if I have fallout. However, if you already have your foundation on, I would highly recommend you wetting your brush just so you don't get any of that fallout. So next, this is where I'm going to like go back in with everything that I just did. So I'm going to take that Morphe M433 again with the shade Quench and just make sure I still have all of that in my crease really quick. And then again with the shade Submerge, and pack that on. And then back in with Filthy Rich. Alright, and then next I'm going to pop on some mascara. I'm using the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I literally just grabbed any mascara since I'm just popping on false lashes and I will be filming a couple different looks. Alright, so my lashes are coated. I'm going to let that dry for a hot second and then I'm going to pop on my Ardell Mega Volumes in 250. Well, some kind of form of them. I have reused these so many times, so they are a little used and abused, but they still work just fine for this look. I like them because they have volume, but they're not like too dramatic to like where you can't see any of the eye makeup. I mean, they are a little bit, but I need to replenish my lash stash, so this is kind of what I have to work with right now. Alright, so I'm going to use my Duo Lash Glue, and I'm just going to put this along the band of the lash. Okay, I'm going to let this dry for a second off camera, and then I'll come back and we can put it on. Alright, sorry guys, I didn't realize that my camera was turned off when I was actually putting on my lash. But I do have other videos if you want to see me putting them on. It's super easy. I am not wearing any liner today, as you can tell. Just sometimes when I do like pastel looks, I just feel like I don't really need any liner. It can kind of take away from it sometimes. I don't know, it just depends on my mood really. But we're going to go ahead and work on the lower lash line while the lash is drying. Alright, I zoomed you guys in a little bit more. I'm going to use my Morphe E36 and dip into the shade Submerge. And put this on the outer and inner third. And then on the center, I'm going to pop on a little bit of Filthy Rich. Alright, and then I'm just going to put on some mascara. Again, I'm just using the Superhero Mascara. Alright, so that is it for this quick, colorful, fun tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my review on this palette. So I have, oh my god, I just sent it across the room. It slipped out of my hands because I wiped off my face. Alright, let's see if it's drop test okay. Oh, thank god, everything is okay. I think I about had a heart attack. Okay, but everything is still good. So I have used, I think like every shade but 4 in this palette. Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So I've used every single shade in this palette except for 4 of them. And honestly, I am like obsessed with this palette. It inspires me and I really love it. It performs really nicely. If you guys have me on my Instagram and Snapchat, the last couple of days of the looks I posted, both of those were using this palette. So if you want to see a tutorial on one of those looks, just let me know in the comment section down below. Sorry, I cannot talk today, but I am obsessed. So one of the looks that I did the first time was like a more neutral one, like a cut crease, but I put this on my lid and I absolutely loved it. And I also did like a more natural one yesterday using the shade Lick on my lid instead. But yeah, and then today I decided to use some of the pastels. The only pastels that I haven't used is Bitch and Splash. So yeah. And then I haven't used Snatched yet or Plunge, but they look kind of similar to like Filthy Rich as far as texture. So I'm sure they will perform just fine. I used the shade Filthy Rich on my lid today, as you guys can see, and I didn't even wet it, so I'm sure these shadows are also going to perform amazingly. And I highly recommend you guys pick up this palette before it sells out, because I believe it is limited edition. The packaging is amazing. It has like these little like water droplets. I hope you guys can see. But overall, I really love this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know what tutorials you guys want to see next in the comment section down below. Be sure and give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel before you leave, and follow me on all of my socials, especially Instagram, if you want to see more makeup posts and a lot of outfit inspirations, like outfit. And be sure and follow me on all of my social medias, especially Instagram. I like to do more makeup posts on there, like a bunch of looks that I don't necessarily film videos on, like I was saying, and I also do a lot of outfit posts. So if you like that kind of thing, be sure and follow me on there as well. I like getting to know all of you guys. I have made a couple of new friends from people that I've met off of YouTube, and I like talking to you guys so much. It really just makes my day. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!